That's so funny.
Oh, there's another one.
Huh? Huh?
Stop it.
Huh? Hello everyone. Today I will tell you a story. The story is titled, Two Dogs and Their Hilarious Battles. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you appreciate me. You can skip this if you don't like this video. Thank you very much. The story begins as follows. Once upon a time, in a cozy little house at the edge of the town, lived two dogs. Max, a large and fluffy golden retriever, and Benny, a tiny but feisty dachshund. Despite their size difference, the two had one thing in common, an unshakable desire to be the center of attention. Max, with his big brown eyes and fluffy tail, had been the king of the house ever since he was a puppy. Benny, on the other hand, was the new kid in town. Small in size, but big in personality, Benny wasn't about to let Max keep all the glory for himself. From the very first day Benny arrived, the two had started their hilarious rivalry. They fought over the same bed, the same toy, and even the same spot by the window. It didn't take long before their playful battles became a regular part of the household routine. But Max wasn't just a big dog. He was a big softy at heart. He always let Benny have the last bite of his food and would allow Benny to sit in his favorite spot, even though Benny was often too small to sit properly in it. Still, their fights were a hilarious spectacle for anyone who witnessed them. One sunny afternoon, the household was peaceful until the squeaky toy appeared. It was Benny's favorite, a bright green ball that squeaked loudly whenever it was squeezed. Max had learned long ago to ignore it, but not Benny. Benny would pounce on it, roll on it, and squeak it like there was no tomorrow. Max, however, had a new interest, the same squeaky toy. It was a classic setup for a battle. Max carefully approached the toy, his big paws light on the floor, trying not to alert Benny. But Benny was always one step ahead. He saw Max eyeing the toy and immediately dashed toward it. The chase was on. Max lunged at the toy, but Benny was quick and nimble, dodging every move. Benny barked triumphantly, Can't catch me, Max. Max, however, wasn't going down without a fight. He finally managed to get the toy under his giant paws, but Benny wasn't done yet. With a burst of energy, Benny squirmed under Max's belly and stole the toy, running in circles with it in his mouth. Max stared in mock disbelief. How is this even possible, he thought. After all, he was 10 times Benny's size. Their owners, watching the chaos unfold, couldn't help but laugh. The squeaky toy was now squeaking every time Benny gave it a little shake, making the whole situation even funnier. Later that evening, the battle moved to a new battlefield, the couch. Max loved the couch. It was his domain, his royal resting spot after a long day of playing. But Benny, being the tiny adventurer he was, saw it as the perfect opportunity to show Max who was boss. Max was sprawled out comfortably, his tail wagging lazily, when Benny decided it was time to challenge the king. Benny marched up to the couch, barking loudly, demanding that Max vacate his spot. Max raised an eyebrow, clearly unimpressed. Really, Benny? He seemed to say with his gaze. You want this battle? But Benny wasn't backing down. The two circled the couch like boxers in a ring. Max lazily stretched his paws out while Benny darted between his legs, nipping at Max's tail, causing him to wag it wildly. Benny kept barking, hopping up and down in excitement, but Max just rolled over, showing Benny that he was ready to play. Finally, Benny made his move. With a burst of energy, he jumped onto the couch, landing on top of Max and causing a mini earthquake. Max let out an exaggerated sigh as Benny took his victory lap, running up and down the couch with his tail wagging furiously. Max, though he was still the winner in size, couldn't help but give Benny a playful lick on the face. The pillow war wasn't over, though. In fact, it never really ended. The two would spend countless hours battling over spots on the couch, toys, and even the last piece of food, always with laughter, wagging tails, and the occasional playful growl. Max and Benny may have fought often, but deep down, they knew they were the best of friends. They were more than just rivals. They were companions in their hilarious, never-ending adventures. And so, the two dogs continued their daily battles, making memories that would last a lifetime, filling the house with joy, laughter, and a lot of squeaky toys.